Right. Morning. I've just set off. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. And yes, I'm headed off for the Grossglockner, hopefully. There's a new knocking noise developed on Eddie though, I don't know where that's come from. It was out on a ride the other day and I haven't been able to identify it, so I'm really not sure what's going on there. So I've decided to carry on because I can't identify anything wrong. There's no play anywhere, there's no spokes loose, there's no tightness anywhere. So I've got no idea. We're just gonna see. Anyway, the road's up here, so we're just gonna go round this way. So the route for this morning is out to Berchtesgaden, then over Hirschbichl, and then very steep drop down the other side apparently, according to the map and the people who've ridden it up the other side who've had to get off and walk. Even though they're riding like 34 by 40. And whichever way you look at it, whichever way around you look at it, that's a small gear. So we can just see the Untersberg up ahead. Oh. I got a big saddlebag today. I've got a steak in there, 5 bratwurst, and then sandwiches, but I've also put in my sleeping bag and survival bag, just in case. I've also got about a €500 bailout fund, so I don't think I've got any sort of real worries. Even if I have a massive breakdown, I can always hitchhike, and I've got the map with the train stations on. So, heading out, as I said, to Berchtesgaden over the Hirschbichl, and then it's down through Zellamsee. Onto the Grossglocknerhochalpenstrasse, up to the top of there, and then depending how I feel, I can drop down the other side and then start the climb up to another pass, and at the summit of that pass is the border with Italy. Now if I go that way, at that border pass I'd be about 130 miles away from Salzburg then. So of course that's 130 back. So that's 260 round trip, yeah. So we'll see how I get on. This still can't work out what this noise is. I really got no idea. It only seems to happen while I'm pedalling, so it must be, I don't know, the crank or the cassette. cassette did used to make a knocking noise, and then it stopped for a bit, and then now maybe it's come back. I don't know. Oh, that's lucky. Just changed. Maybe they can see me. So I'm going to stop the recording for now until a better view comes along or some developments happen. So I'll speak to you in a bit. So cheerio. I forgot to mention it's Thursday and it's a bank holiday. This is why I'm doing this. I've got Friday off as well because that's a holiday, because Thursday is a holiday and then people just take the Friday off so they can have a 4-day weekend. So that's what's going on there. Anyway, I'll speak in a bit. Cheerio. Morning. That's the turning, well, one of the turnings up to Kelstein House. There's the mountains up ahead. 7 o'clock in the morning. I've been on the road for an hour and I'm about 4 kilometres just outside of Berchtesgaden. Oh, a campsite up there. Maybe nice to check that out at some point, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to stop in Berchtesgaden, fill up my water, and then carry on. I'm not going to stop and eat or anything. I've also had a close encounter with a great spotted woodpecker. I stopped in a field to try and take a picture of a buzzard, but the buzzard flew away. So I moved on a bit and this woodpecker flew onto the tree. So I had to stop and turn around quickly, and I got a couple of nice pictures, so I'm pleased with that. And the sun's coming out now, which is nice because it does feel a little chilly. So I'm going to stop the recording for now and we'll speak after Berchtesgaden. So cheerio. Right, hello, it's 9:05 in the morning. I've done about 25 miles. I stopped at the Hinters, I had a look round, and then I had some problems with me. Couldn't get my right foot out the pedal, so I had to stop, take my shoe off so I could get off the bike, and then give it a real yank. I pulled it out. It's alright now, it comes out fine, everything goes back in. But I pulled the cleat as well, so I had to stop and adjust that. So I've lost some time because of that. I've also still got this sort of creaking noise. I've checked everywhere for play. And it sounds like it's coming from the chain set. I really don't know. So I'm just going to carry on and see. Because there's no play in the chain set, so that must... I suppose that would mean the bearing's alright. I don't know. No play in the back wheel. None in the front wheel. No spokes are broken on either wheel. So I'm just going to have to wait and see what the problem is. I think I'm on the Hirschbichlstrasse, which goes up into this valley. It's a closed road by the looks of it, or at least the German side is, because at the summit you drop over into Austria. And those guys just went past on pretty expensive looking road bikes, so I presume that it's a fairly good surface. I think once I get over the other side I'm going to eat my steak, because I don't want it in the saddlebag for too long getting hot. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm going to trundle on through this very nice spot here. Be a good place for a bivvy if you were tired or something. So I'm going to carry on for now. You can see the mountains behind the trees in the distance. I don't know. You go over this grid. Anyway, I'm going to stop the recording now. Get on with the climb. So I'll speak in a bit. Cheerio. Alright. Hello. That's Germany. There's Eddie, parked rather precariously on the cattle grid. Austria. Back in Salzburg land. Now, let's get Eddie off here. And we'll go and sit down somewhere. So, I'm at the top of the Hirschbichlstrasse now, I think, or at least I hope. Anyway, I've done all the German side without walking. I'm gonna go and sit in here and have a bit of steak. Check the map, and then it's a descent all the way down to the foot of the Grossglockner, I think. Yes, here we are. I've come up from here, up this road, past here, up here. Now I'm here, down here. I'm going, and then down to the Grossglockner. 666 metres above sea level, that village is. It does look like it carries on a bit though. Oh, I'm just going to stop and sit here. Because that was bloody hard, that was. Right. So I'm going to stop the video for now and I'll speak further down the mountain. So, cheerio. Alright, hello. It's 10:25. I'm still ambling along, about 6 miles an hour average. I've only done 30 miles in 4 hours. But I'm about 5 k's outside of Salzach, coming down the Hirschbichl, so down from around there, and it's a bloody steep descent. It's 30%. I actually saw a sign saying 30%, and I took a picture of it. It's quite a bad road surface as well. If you can see this guy, this is what he's got to deal with. I only just made it up the German side, which was easier. It didn't have any gradient warning signs. I think it maxed out at about 20 or 25. But this is something else on the other side. But anyway, I'm going to carry on going down. But it's a beautiful valley. I don't know what it's called, because this road isn't actually on my map because the scale's too big and I had to draw it on with a pencil. So just to clarify, I'm about here. See, I've drawn it on here. It does say 23%, but on the map, this is copied from another map, but I think it's much more than that. And then I'm going down this road, down here, to Salzach, and then this is the Grossglockner, all the way here. And then maybe I'll get to here, but I don't know yet. We'll have to see. So if I want to go there though, I'd better carry on. I'm taking it quite carefully down here, after what happened the last time I went down a descent, and the fact that the road surface isn't very good either. Although I've adjusted my brakes and they're a lot better now. Yeah. So anyway, we'll carry on and we'll speak in a bit. So cheerio. Hi. Hello. Come off the Hirschbichlstrasse now. And it's about 18 miles to the junction of the Grossglocknerhochalpenstrasse. So that's 28 kilometres to Salzach, which is about where the junction is roughly. It was a steep descent on the way down. After the 30%, it was about 15%. It's going to be hard if I decide to go up there. God. But we're in this lovely valley now. It's nice and warm. It's 20 to 11. But we're riding along. I don't know if that's it up there. Maybe, perhaps. We shall only have to wait and see. Yeah, lovely flat road. Very nice to just tick along at a slow pace. I think that was a BMW actually. I don't know exactly. They're very at liberty with the overtaking out here on the continent, what I've noticed. I mean, like that there. Mind you, I suppose you'd see that in Britain as well. I suppose it's just the way it is. It is a bit tight. But not much real danger, I suppose, I don't know. Deer ahead for 7 kilometres. Anyway, I'm going to stop the recording now and push on, try and make up a bit of time. Even though I don't really need to, but I like to keep the pace around 10 mile an hour average. So, I'm going to stop the recording for now. And we'll speak in a bit. Cheerio. In Zeelamzee, it's midday, it's a very nice day at the moment. I'm a bit worried about me. I think the noise is coming from the rear bearings. I haven't checked for play yet. Oh, I'll do that now actually. Ah. The play is there, and there's quite a bit. And I can't take the cassette off to adjust it properly. Or whether to just take the wheel out and do it by half, which is on the one side. That's a bit irritating. There's a bit in there. Oh, I don't know what to do now. How far have I come? I've done 50 miles. So if I turn around now, that'll be a century. But now I don't know. I could do the Grossglockner and then just turn around at the top and come back. I don't know how much there was. I can't. Oh, I think I'll adjust it and see if it's alright. And then if it does get worse, which it might do because it's not been adjusted properly, then I'll have to turn around. But I'll probably only notice if it's got worse once I'm over the top of the Grossglockner, which means I'll have to come back over there, back down there. So we'll have to see. I could try and just tighten it up just ever so slightly, just to get rid of the play. It's made me a bit more worried than I was before. Sort of upset me a bit. But we'll see how it pans out. With being bank holiday, no bike shops open. So I'm gonna stop the recording now, eat my sausage, adjust this play, and we'll speak in a bit. So cheerio.